and she's not changing into another class. The girls just want their privacy and they want their locker room back. There are gender-neutral options. This is my daughter's story and the story of many other young girls who have been forced at the difficult age to do something they know and most adults know is wrong.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
I'm here to demand that the locker rooms and bathrooms at District 109 be designated as biological male and biological female, as there already is a gender-neutral option. The girls want their locker rooms and bathrooms back. They want their privacy back. This is why I'm here tonight. My 13-year-old daughter's well-being and mental health and privacy is at stake. This nightmare began on February 5th when my daughter was using the girls' bathroom and was stunned that a biological male student was using it as well. She came home frightened and was extremely upset. I asked her to talk with her teachers and find out more information. She was told by the administration that a student can use the bathroom as well as a female locker room because they now identify as female. I was sent an email to the teachers involved and received a call from Principal Wegley. He verbally reiterated that under Joanna Ford's direction and their legal counsel that the student could use both the locker room and bathroom. I expressed that the school was in clear violation of federal policy. The Trump administration issued an executive order restricting biological males from participating in sports and accessing female locker rooms. That day, I filed a civil rights complaint on behalf of my daughter with the Department of Justice. It has now been referred to the Department of Education. A federal complaint has been filed with the district to protect the students. The situation went from bad to worse. A few days later, the male student was present in the girls' locker room. Feeling violated, the girls made the choice to not change into their PE clothes with a biological male student present. The next day, Assistant Principal Kathy Van Treese pulled the girls into their office, questioning them. The same day, Assistant Superintendent Joanna Ford, Kathy Van Treese, and multiple teachers all came into the girls' locker room, making them change into uniform. This went on all week with the addition of Ginger Laugerman. My daughter refused to take part in having her privacy being violated. How dare they? She ran out and called for me for help. Principal Wegley was offering my daughter a new PE class. The answer was no. She is not changing for the remainder of the year, and she is not changing into another class. The girls just want their privacy, and they want their locker room back. There are gender-neutral options. This is my daughter's story and the story of many other young girls who have been forced at the difficult age to do something they know and most adults know is wrong.
How are you going to force children to change their clothes, use the restroom, reveal their innocence to a gender cosplaying as another gender as teachers, as a principal, as a superintendent, as adults? We are dropping the ball. We are absolutely dropping the ball. The fact that we've made it okay for men to go into these locations identifying themselves as something that they biologically were never created to be is bananas. Women going into these spaces doing the same thing, bananas. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with you when you are okay with putting someone at risk of being traumatized mentally, spiritually, emotionally? You're putting them in a space to where they can see something and it can contort their spirit, and that spirit rubs off on them and has them thinking that this is normal, inciting other lust and desires within a space where it's supposed to be innocent lives being molded and developed to become something more prominent in this world. How do you force children to be comfortable being undressed, butt ass naked in front of a kid thinking that they are a woman? But you see the title. That's exactly what it is. Shout out to Amala. I can't pronounce her last name. I don't want to slaughter it. I will leave a link into that video so that you can grasp the full severity of the case. But this is trifling. This shit is trifling, man. I don't understand how anyone could find any type of rationale, logic, how you're going to make me feel comfortable or make me sleep well at night. As a parent, you should be pissed. As a parent, you should be mortified. You should be troubled. You should not be comfortable whatsoever with this. But what are we doing here? You might not care. I care. The shit is sick. If y'all want to live a certain lifestyle, do it. Put them in separate schools. Create a school for transgendered kids or whatever the fuck. Don't force that shit on my kid. Don't force that shit on someone else's kid. These kids are going through hell. You got cyberbullying. You got in-school bullying. I mean, like, that's just alone enough peer pressure. On top of that, now you got kids that's being more and more comfortable identifying as the opposite gender. You don't think that they're getting threatened. You don't think that they're getting harassed. You don't think that they're going through shit too. All because social media and society got you thinking that this is cool, that this is okay. It's from the pits of hell. All of it. Maybe it's just me, man. I keep saying maybe it's just me because it just seems like don't nobody give a shit.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.